Hey there, Biker Pastor. I'm up in my study, in the Word. I want to talk to you today about a story in the Bible. This is about a man named Naaman. We're in 2 Kings chapter 5. It says, now Naaman was a warrior. It says, now Naaman was the captain of the army of King Aram, and he was a great man. It goes on to say that he was a valiant warrior, but he was also a leper. How could that happen? Well, yes, in that time, lepers were usually isolated. They had a lot of scars, sores, lesions. It was a very painful disease. But when you're a warrior with your helmet on and your armor on and your shield and everything, it's very easy to hide what's underneath all of that. And I really think that's how, he did this for, however long. But it came to a point where he wanted to be healed, and he was sent off from Damascus to Israel to see Elijah. And Elijah sent a messenger down to him saying, go bathe 7 times in the Jordan. Now, Naaman was upset, that he didn't come down, and he was saying, don't we have multiple rivers back home that the water's better than anything that's in Israel? But this really wasn't about the water. It was about obedience, and it was about what I'm going to talk about it's about being vulnerable. Because if he would have went back to Damascus, he could have got a bath 7 times in any river privately. Like, his whole army's with him, and he has to bathe in the Jordan, which means he has to take his armor off, which leaves him vulnerable because it exposes him for who he is underneath of that armor. Everybody's going to see the sores and the lesions and the scars, and but he chooses to do that and be vulnerable. And he bathes in the Jordan 7 times. And it says, and his flesh was restored like the flesh of that of a child, and he was clean. See, that's why I love the ministry that we do, because we create an atmosphere where men are more apt to take off their armor or let their guard down and let other men see the scars that they have underneath that armor of who they truly are. I mean, none of us are lepers, but we all have sin that has scarred us at some point, and we need to be vulnerable so that we can help each other heal through those things and help each other progress in our walk in Christ. So this story is truly not about bathing, but it's about obedience, and it's about vulnerability. I just want you to think about that. So with that, be blessed.